All right, hello everyone. Here we are, hole number 1. Expert guide here that I'm setting up for. What I'll typically do on this hole is anything with curl works pretty good. So if you have, rock 8 could be good, quarterback 10, stuff like that should be pretty good for this hole. I don't have really experienced versions of that on this account. So I'm going to go with a POC 1, which, it's going to play very, very similarly. Just different amounts of rings. So we'll see if I can't figure it out. I usually, for the most part, try to do some kind of hook shot of some sort to get some extra momentum going down towards the bunker, towards the green there. So that's typically the way that you'll see me do it. Very little power here. I might even come off and come down to a quasar ball, for instance. We'll just see how this lines up. What the quasar ball does, it will give it more wind, which will allow the ball to basically roll out farther than something with more power does. And here you can see an extra mile. I could, for instance, outdrive this guy with, say, quarterback 7 with the extra curl effect. So I do expect to be able to get this down here relatively long. So let me go ahead and I'll make this swap as I was mentioning. Here you can see I don't even have really a lot of top spin capability. Let's see if I could first get the land zone down. So I'm assuming it's going to be very close to no power. And, I really don't know how much to go here. I'm going to try to go a full target. So right about here is where I'm going to try. But it's really just a guess. So we'll do this. And if it's wrong, then you just make your adjustments. It's only Monday. So not a big deal. So it looks like an overcorrection, but it's not a bad shot by any means. And even with limited topspin, you can see that extra momentum, we're going to be able to get it down here very far. Even with a POC 1, it only has like 3 bars. But I can still get it down here past the extra mile and also closer towards the hole, even though he has like double the top spin that I do. So, just imagine, being able to do that similarly with, a POC 5 or a POC 6 spin. You'll be able to get that down there very far. No reason you can't get it up there by the water. And have a very easy attempt at this hole. So let's take a look at what we got here. What I usually do is set up on the green. There's max, here's min. So let me get some kind of trainer account in here. Here we go, 10.2. I'm thinking maybe plus 15. And we said we're right around half club, a little bit more. Somewhere maybe right in here, 2 per ring. Or so, maybe just a little bit more. A little worried about this not quite being enough. So I'm going to go beyond 5.0, thinking 5.7 or so. I probably had to split the difference there. It was probably like 5.3. Would have probably been pretty spot on. So let's say what that is. Probably plus 20% for this downhill nature of this shot. And you can see that we can get a very good possibility to be able to get this one. So good luck with this first hole. Hopefully you guys are able to get something possible here. Keep in mind, that I'm shooting down to a lower target, so that's part of the reason of my plus 20%, but also for the wind effect. So there's a significant amount. So it's kind of like splitting the difference, like plus 10 for wind effect and plus 1 for kind of the elevation drop. So good luck with that hole, guys, and I'll catch you guys for 2 coming up.